Folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I just want to share with you a book that I've read on my sabbatical, and I'm going to be going into detail about this book. It's The Apologetics of Francis Schaeffer, Truth and Love by Brian um, Follis, published by Crossway. Um, those of you who know me will know that for over 20 years I've been influenced by Francis Schaeffer. I'm probably one of the most well-read people up on Francis Schaeffer, and a lot of my thinking is influenced by Francis Schaeffer. This book is basically just looking at Francis Schaeffer's apologetic method. There's a lot of discussion about what it means concerning the image of God, whether that meant in Genesis, whether it meant we were made in the image of God rationally or relationally, and that has profound implications on apologetics in terms of arguing against atheism on a transcendental level. And I'll be going into more detail on Athanasius TV in the next week or two. We'll be going through this book on Athanasius TV, chapter by chapter, and going in depth about what is the image of God, what is the nature of rationality, etc. So I read the book last night. I really enjoyed it. Also, I just want to say that the three Darwinian Dodos, DPR Jones, Thunderfoot, and Iron Rat, did phone me up the last couple of days. Each one of them phoned me up, but they had other people with them. And so that's the book there. So I got a chance to ask a question to Thunderfoot, to DPR Jones, and to Iron Rat. And I asked them, because when I get to debate live one day, Iron Rat, and he will debate me one day, whether he likes it or not. In fact, one day he'll beg me to debate him. But because he will debate me one day, it will be on my subject, which is the resurrection of Christ. I asked Iron Rat had he read N.T. Wright, and he hadn't read him. I asked Thunderfoot had he read N.T. Wright, he hadn't read him. And I asked D.P.R. Jones had he read N.T. Wright, he hadn't read him. Now, these people would be debating me on my topic, resurrection of Christ, and it's quite obvious that they're uneducated concerning the scholarship concerning the resurrection of Christ. In fact, I was quite surprised at the lack of education in this subject. So I mentioned this to my colleague who was at seminary with me, who's going into the Anglican ministry, and I said I asked some of the three biggest atheists on YouTube, because I might be debating one on the resurrection of Christ. I asked them had they read N.T. Wright, and my friend said, it's a joke, Jay, it's an absolute joke that they don't know the basics of the topic. They don't even know the base ABCs of religious studies. And I thought the same. I really thought the same. I thought it was an absolute joke. So I think I can officially say that I totally defeated these people. I totally defeated Iron Rat, totally defeated Thunderfoot, totally defeated DPR Jones, because basically we're dealing with people who are totally ignorant of the topic, the main topic about Christianity. They're total ignoramuses, and they are. So I beat the three Darwinian Dodos, and I think Sam Harris, you're going to be next. I'm going to come for you. Matt Delunty has no chance with me. So I think you're the next on my target. I'm going to corner you one day, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and I think you're going to find that you are an ignoramus too, Sam Harris. So there we are. So that's the book. Athanasius TV will be going through that chapter by chapter. Say hello to the 3 Darwinian Dodos. I hope they have a good day today, and try and do a bit of reading in the next few weeks and months ahead, guys, because you're way behind in this kind of scholarship. In fact, being a world authority on atheism, it's my professional assessment that the atheists are at least 30 to 40 years behind in the area of New Testament scholarship. And that's coming from someone who's studied atheism every day for the last 2.5, 3 years, studying everything that they've been doing, and someone who knows the New Testament scholarship field very well. I can say that they are well and truly behind, 30, maybe 40 years behind in New Testament scholarship. They're not even on the radar. If you look at the academy, the university, these modern atheist scholars are not even on the radar in terms of being noticed by the world's academics in New Testament scholarship. Yet the Christian scholars are well respected in New Testament scholarship around the world. So there we are. So young people, don't be listening to these atheists, okay? They have not got the intellectual credibility that's required in these modern times. That's the book I'm going to be going through if you want to come with me in the next few days, okay? Great sabbatical reading, really enjoyed it last night, fantastic. And I'll put a link to Francis Schaeffer's website, okay, and you can listen to his tapes, his lectures. Take care, God bless.